I keep hesitating, life it kept going wrong, kept going wrong.
Hey friend, welcome back to Audio Edges. Alex here, and today we're showing you a really cool trick to make boring vocals and background vocals way more interesting. Now, given what just went down in the producer community, you may be feeling a little bit frustrated with Waves plugins lately, and that's why I'm excited to share my favorite alternative to Waves Vocal Bender in this video. It's a plugin that I own from Sound Toys that is tried and true, no matter what fancy alternatives anyone comes up with. This effect is super simple, super effective, and you can get pretty creative with it. So let's dive in and make these vocals pop. All right, my friend, here we are. We are inside this session. I just made a little beat here. Let's get to the top. All right, so that's the general vibe, and I have a vocal here. Now, here's how you get this really interesting effect on this track. What we're gonna do is open up Little Ultra Boy. This is the formant, and this is what a formant shifting sounds like. Okay, so that probably sounds really familiar, and that's all I'm doing is moving the formant around. All we did for this track is automate this. I automated this formant knob. So in your DAW, whichever DAW you're in, you're going to, in Pro Tools, it's Control Option Command, and then you're going to click Enable Automation. I already enabled it, so now it's giving me the Disable option. I'm going to leave that enabled as it is, okay? And now what I can do is go in here and automate the formant, you see? So all DAWs will have a way to do this, and you can kind of figure it out for your DAW. And so what you can see here is that I've really just screwed around with the formant a bunch. So have a listen now with this plugin on.
Going wrong, kept going wrong.
I'm not going really aggressive with it, just kind of little movements.
For way too long, for way too long.
Do you hear that?
For directions going away.
All right, so I'm going to delete this and we'll do it together, okay? So I'm going to go into touch mode so that I can actually do this on the plugin, which just makes it a little easier for me than, you know, drawing it in like this, which I've definitely done that before too when I want to be really precise. You know, you can draw stuff in like that just as an example, but I'm going to go into touch mode. And what I can do in touch mode of Pro Tools, and a lot of DAWs will have, you know, some variation of touch mode, and I can just grab this knob as the song's playing and burn in the part, if that makes sense. So let's have a listen, and I'll go ahead and do this.
Going wrong, kept going wrong.
All right, you see that? Let's do it again here.
For way too long, for way too long.
Let's do it one more time here, coming up.
For directions got in the way.
Did you see how I went up there a little bit? It sounded cool. Listen.
For directions got in the way.
All right, and one last one right here.
Collapsing, won't lose my faith.
All right, so just doing some really interesting movements. We're not going too crazy. I'm kind of staying in this kind of range here. I'm never going like, you know, the full -12 down. I'm just kind of staying in this close range, and it's more just to morph that vocal around. Now you can do this over and over until you get it exactly the way you want, but just for the sake of this video, this is honestly going to be fine what we just did for the sake of this video. Okay, so now I'm going to switch this back to read so that if I ever touch this plugin again, it's not going to start writing something in and overwrite some of the work we did. Okay, so now here's where we're at.
You kept going wrong, kept going wrong. Stuck inside this cage I made for way too long, for way too long. Now I'm staring at the starlight, waiting for directions, got in the way. And this life it keep on crashing, and I keep collapsing.
I really hope that you enjoyed learning about that effect, and I can't wait for you to try it out. And I've got to tell you about an amazing free resource that we have for you here at Audio Edges. It's called Ultimate Mixing Tips and Hacks, and it is a free list of some of my juiciest mixing tips that you can use to start getting results in your music right away. So go grab that now. It's at the top of the description, and it's absolutely free. I know you're gonna love it. All right, my friend, thanks again for stopping by. We have so much more on the way, so I will see you next time, and don't forget to subscribe.